Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news reads, a renowned Deltan call on Governor Okowa to resign. See his reasons. But before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button if you've not subscribed, and if you've not also been notified anytime we post videos, just click on the bell icon so that anytime we post a video you will get immediate notification. All right, let's look at the news in detail. The unabated and incessant killings across Delta State by suspected Fulani herders have continued to generate ill feelings among the Deltans. A renowned publisher and editor-in-chief, Delta Watch, Comrade Cletus Opukeme, on Thursday called on the state governor, Dr. Okowa, to resign over his alleged inability to carry out his constitutional function of protecting lives and properties of Deltans. In a press release, the fearless journalist revealed that he has monitored the activities of the state governor since inception with little or no impact. And according to him, I quote, he said, "I am calling on Governor Okowa to resign if he, as the Chief Security Officer of Delta State, cannot provide security to protect lives and property in the state. I have been monitoring the lackadaisical attitude of the body language of the Delta State governor right from his first tenure, when the threat of Fulani herders were made open to the entire Delta. As one of the lawmakers, Honorable Evans Ihurie, alerted the state that unidentified plane was dropping arms in Abraka Forest. The governor and other meaningful top security officials and leaders of the state didn't take him serious, as they ignored him and went about other frivolous activity of second tenure politicking. As it stands, the last Uweru Kingdom massacre by Fulani herders had proved the lawmaker was right. Iyeru killing has given an indication that all Deltans are not safe. One was expecting a proactive measure from the Delta State governor as a palliative to curb the incessant killing by Fulani herders. The governor was being quoted by his media chief press secretary Olisa Efejika calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to make an official statement over the Delta Uweru killing, when 10 persons were shot dead in broad day with sophisticated weapons, with the military said to have backed the herders in the killing. I am taken aback in such precarious situation where death is glaringly looking at the faces of all Deltans. The governor lost focus and did not know what to say, and rather begging on President Muhammadu Buhari, who is seen overtly has a soft spot for Fulani herders and Boko boys. From the ongoing glaring loss of focus, directions of duty on the part of the state governor, Dr. Okowa, who has displayed in his naivety and absolute incompetence in protecting the lives and property in the state, I hereby call on Governor Okowa to voluntarily resign and give power to his deputy governor, Barrister Kingsley Otuaru, to pilot the affairs of the state by providing security of lives and properties of all Deltans against foreign invaders of all kinds. This call of the resignation of Governor Okowa is born out of love for all Deltans, and there is no malice, as Deltans cannot be governed by a governor who cannot provide security and protection for citizens of the state, the statement added. And this has generated a lot of reactions from Nigerians, and I'm going to be reading few from there. We now jump into the analysis. This one said, while others are fleeing from the north is permeating every nooks and crannies of the south, east, and west, and my people are sleeping. I once made an aboki in my area with no major road in a village. He said he wants to pass to see if people will need his service. These people get plans. Stop listening to political explanation before it's too late. This one said, Niger Delta Avengers and the rest, where are you now? The battle line is drawn. Arise and defend your people now, or your strength is only in blowing oil pipeline. Shame on you. And this one said, it isn't Okowa's fault because neither the army nor the police is under his control. What can he do? Governor of Southern Nigeria should apply a collective approach to find a solution to Fulani herders killing. And the last one I'm going to take here says, if the governor cannot protect his own people, then he is not a Deltan, because only pure Deltans can take care of the people of Delta. I hear say that both so-called governor, soldier, especially police, claim nothing of such ever happened at first, and other stupid leaders that have do with this killing of our beloved, honorable, and amiable brothers should voluntarily resign, or we sack them by force. And this one say, if Buhari didn't resign, despite the fact that he is clueless and incompetent, and Nigerians are still patient with him, the same should be extended to Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. All right, and let's look at this and what this guy is writing right now. I would say that actually is a product of love, just like he had confessed, is a product of love for the people of Delta, because it's a terrible thing for you to watch your people progressively being killed, and nobody seems to be saying anything about it. And before you know, it's swept under the carpet, and you keep hearing the same words being spoken. Well, actually, we regret and we want to condemn the activities of Fulani Herdsmen and all of that. That's bullshit. That's absolutely nonsense. How can you keep on repeating the same word? Sorry, we plead with the people to remain calm. We are doing this when you know what these guys are trying to do right now is testing waters. They're trying to see the reaction of the people. And if they realize that the people are not reacting the way they ought to react, I can assure you that in the next few months, when they want to invade Delta State, you will be amazed what these guys are going to do. Thank God that the Weru Kingdom, the leaders, they have decided to, place a ban on eating of anything like beef, that's cow meat. But all the same, there is a responsibility that the state government needs to carry out. And that's why when the case of Amotekun came up, everyone was suggesting that all the regions in Nigeria should queue up behind these guys and do same thing. But hey, they seem to be very callous. They seem not, let me use the language the guy used, lackadaisical attitude. They seem to be so unserious about the whole thing. Just because you are being protected in your state house does not mean everyone, especially those living in the hinterland, that they are protected the way you are being protected. If you have been charged with the responsibility of protecting life and property of the Delta, it's not for those living in the city. It goes even to the last Deltan who is living at the boundary between them and the other state, or between them and the other nation. It's your responsibility to take the protection serious. And I think at this point, it calls for reawakening on the part of other South-South leaders, other South-South governors. They need to come together and, it's a collective effort. It's not something that one person can handle it. Uniformity is really, really important. Come together, draw up a plan. Let the State House of Assembly pass the bill into law, and then you have a formidable force that will resist these guys. Grapevine had it that to some extent the soldiers trying to, and the police, they try to see how they can, fight the guys. But by the time they gain entrance into the forest, what they saw there was very massive, strong people with weapons, and to them, they knew that they were outnumbered and they couldn't fight. Now, this is an indication that they have taken over our bushes. They have even used their mouth to confess that the bushes belongs to them. which therefore means that the first thing that should be done is those at the local level, they should form a formidable force, equip them very well, let them go into the bushes of each of these local government and try to search out the hideouts of these guys and see how they can be stopped. Use everything within your power to ensure that you quell this crisis, because guess what? It's starting like a dot. It's starting as if it's not going to fall like a drop of water. It's not going to fill the bucket, but give it time. It will progressively sweep through the state, and that is why it is very needful at this time for every state governor to wake up to his responsibility. Calling for his resignation, is just to let him understand that he is not doing his job as expected. Maybe other people have been quiet over it, but I can't sit quiet here and keep watching you, because today it may not be my turn, but tomorrow, who knows, I may be going to take care of my farm in the village and I run into these guys. I don't know what they're going to do to me, and that's why I want you to wake up. That's what the guy is trying to say. It means no insult. It's not like, oh, I hate you or something, but hey, you've got to do your job. You've been paid. You promised us that when you sit in that position, you're going to be protecting our life, protecting our property. Don't also forget when the guy also made mention of the case of a plane dropping weapons in one of their forests. And nobody talked about it. Nobody even came to raise alarm, because it is at that point that you would have used the weaponry of the military and also the police to ensure that you enter into the forest, try to locate the particular place where those weapons were dropped, because actually those were like their armories. They have, maybe there's a particular place that they have already informed us. They say, when you come, drop it. Sorry to say, maybe the president, the Fulani Herdsmen is his soft spot. He doesn't want to say anything bad about them, but we need to control and to tame these guys so that they don't, move like wild lions. Before you know, they will eat up everybody, and before you know, they will take our land. Guess what? If you are a leader and you allow that to happen, posterity will not forgive you. Your children will not forgive you. You may scale through and fly with your jet out of the country, but guess what? It will be written down in the record and the history of Delta, and that it was in your own time that the Fulani Herdsmen took over the land. And guess what? It will stand against you and your entire generation. There won't be any Okowa who will, be a leader again, because the last time we gave them that opportunity, they failed us woefully. So I think this is a call in the right direction. It's a wake-up call. He needs to stand up and do the right thing so that these guys can be stopped. Get a law in place. And the law should be towards, banning them from even coming into Delta. Yes, the Uweru guys, they have done the little they can, but they need the force from the state governor. The state governor needs to wake up, bring out a bill. Let there be a particular person, at least one of those legislators who is from that particular kingdom should wake up, or anybody who is linked to that constituency should wake up and raise a bill prohibiting their entry and also regulating the way they do things. Yes, we are in Nigeria. Everybody have the right, as a citizen of Nigeria, to enter any part, but then they need to be regulated. Let them understand that there is nothing like open grazing. Now, and another thing is build a formidable security force. Don't forget that the Benue guys, what they just did was just law. We need to learn from each other. What they brought up was just a law to ban them from carrying out anything like open grazing. But it has scaled beyond that right now. You can see that despite the fact that that law is there, but they just feel that they are more superior than the law. And about, according to the information, mostly in Idoma land, because that was where they first conquered, kill a lot of people, and nothing was done about it. What has happened now, they have moved in with not less than 44,000 cows. They don't care, despite the fact that there's a law on ground. And according to the villagers, they said that the number of people they saw entering into the villages of Idoma land, mostly Idoma, Kwande, and the likes, other distinct local government in Idoma land, he said there were so many. Now, if nothing is done, if the government refuses to be aggressive towards these guys, it therefore means they're going to take over the whole of Benue State. They are going to take over the whole of Benue State, and that will be to the detriment of, I feel that all the Idoma sons and daughters, I think Pastor Enenche is from there. He is a voice in Nigeria. Let him speak out and let it be so strong. Let there be a formidable security outfit that will be formed by the, Benue guys also to curb this crisis. Sorry, I'm digressing, but hey, I'm just trying to let you understand how far these guys have gone. If Boko Haram is taking over the northeast, we are going to take over the southeast and west. That's what they're trying to do. So the Deltans need to wake up. Okowa shouldn't consider what these guys say as an insult to him, or maybe it's politically motivated. Absolutely no. He should wake up to his responsibility and do the right thing at the right time so that he can preserve the heritage of the people of Delta. All right, I think that is where we are going to leave it. Please go to our comment section. Let us interact. What's your position in respect to what is happening in Delta State? Do you think that it is a good call for the governor to resign from his elective office, or do you think he should be given more chance?